Round 2 was a long one indeed for the 144 players competing in the European Amateur Championship. A 4-hour suspension due to lightning in the afternoon pushed several leaders to a twilight finish and 5 groups to an early restart on Friday. Round 2 was completed nonetheless, with 3 players leading the field. It was a tale of 2 days in one for José Luis Ballester, who was even par through 9 holes when the play was stopped. But when the Spaniard came back on the course, he birdied 5 holes in a row and eventually regained the lead at -16 on the last.
I would say that the delay helped me quite a bit, not only because the conditions were a bit easier after, but also because I had my time to relax and rest in the clubhouse. And then I got back to the range to warm up and I hit it much better. I knew it was going to be a long delay, so I just rested in the clubhouse, tried to keep my mind in other things rather than golf. I'm glad that I finished strong, so I'm in position for the last 2 days.
The suspension of play also had a positive effect on James Ashfield. The Welshman carded 4 birdies on the back 9, shooting an 8 under 64. He managed to join Ballester in the lead and completed his round before running out of daylight.
Well, I just made bogey as well, so for me personally, having that break probably cooled me off a little bit. I was a bit hot under the collar after making bogey. It was a bit of a silly bogey with a wedge in hand, so for me it was beneficial. Putting's really good at the moment, full of confidence really. Had a kind of different mindset coming into this week as well, which I feel is helping at the moment, so yeah, looking forward to playing the next 2 rounds.
Unlike his fellow co-leaders, Tiger Christensen had to come back in the early morning to play the last 3 holes of his second round. But with birdies on 16 and 18, the German did it with style. He too will enter round 3 at -16. Norway's Michael Mjæseth had a slow restart on Thursday afternoon, but quickly came back in contention with an ace on the par 3 17th. With a total of -15, he traced the leaders by 1 shot.
It was a weird day. Started off in the afternoon with some winds. It was actually, the conditions were a little tricky. A lot of crosswinds, and then the thunderstorms rolled in, and we were fortunate the conditions were really nice. So yeah, it was a nice day, but a long one.
Earlier in the day, Portugal's Daniel Rodrigues had reached the same score of -15, shooting a solid 7 under 65. He will play with Mjæseth on Friday afternoon in the penultimate group. After the first 2 rounds of the championship, 10 players are still within just 3 shots of the lead. The scene is set for what could be a true moving day.